You know, you always worry about a letdown. We had a big game on the road at St. Mary's, came right down to the last minute, and you wonder how your team's going to respond. And we talk about trying to improve upon the things we can. And I thought we did that tonight. I thought we came out focused. We got off to a good start. People were shooting the basketball, making the next pass. I thought Carla truly seized the court. When we were out running, she was finding people. Clara Tapia came out in the second half, made 2 big steals and got us going again. And so I think there was a lot of pluses to tonight's game. What I'm happy about is that when we have the big lead, that the team went in and still executed what we're trying to get done. A lot of times you'll see teams go in and everybody's out for themselves. And we just kept moving, we kept passing the ball. We found Teresa on the inside, forced them to start doubling her, and she was finding people open on the perimeter to shoot. So all in all, just a really good performance offensively. So much we need to still work on, but this was a game once again where we have scheduled, knowing the youth that we have, they have to be put in so many situations to try to find some success, because it's going to really step up here next week.
So are we looking at the new rendition of the Run and Gun Cowgirls here after
No.
the last 2 games?
No. We can shoot the basketball. And we have some players that even came in off the bench to watch Alba score. Boy, she can shoot the basketball. You leave her open, and they felt comfortable being able to do that. You know, we play half-court basketball. I think one of the things when I take a look tonight, I was happy with Tommy Olson having 6 steals and 6 assists. And we do not press. We play in a half court, and that's all her making steals on rotation plays. And that's the stuff that we want to make sure we're working on and take away from it.
After playing 7 players against St. Mary's, you got all 12 in again today, and they perform well. Does it give you confidence going down when you've got tougher competition that they can come out and play and execute the way you want?
One of the things I knew that, you know, we played it too close to the vest at St. Mary's. The game was a situation where you really felt that 1 or 2 possessions could change this ball game. And so we hung in there, and we may have been tired towards the end. I know Bailey fouling out was a big issue, so tonight we knew that we were going to have to play more people, period. That was the first and foremost thing going into tonight's game. We did that, and then when you get the big lead, then it becomes easier to do that. But there's so many things we can learn from tonight, and that's what tonight was about.
Now you get 10 days to kind of prepare for, as you mentioned, the schedule gets obviously much tougher from here. And is this a nice break to kind of, where you can kind of look and see and kind of teach a little bit?
You know, it really is. We're going to be able to take a couple days off, get back in the gym, and more importantly, we have so much on film. And we're going to spend a great deal of time in the film room, talk about where we need to improve, where we're moving forward, because the competition increases tremendously from here on out. We know that, and it's going to see how, you know, our young players respond. We know what Bailey, Marta, Taylor, and Clara are going to give us. That's 4 players. We need probably 8 or 9. And so it's going to be interesting as we move forward. We know there's going to be some nights where we don't shoot the ball well, and we got to figure out a way what we're going to do then when we have to be able to find ways to score.
You know, she only played about 20 minutes tonight, but it just looks like Marta's playing with just so much confidence right now. Can you see a different player in her?
Yeah, I think Marta came out this year with a focus, knowing that this is her last go-round for Wyoming. And she's really come out. I know the first game she did not shoot the ball well. I believe she went 3 for 12. And I talked to her, and she just said, you know, Coach, it was my first game. And it just shows you, even when you're a senior, there's nerves in a game, and she has really settled down, and she's put together back-to-back games. We're still working on her to be able to score a little better on the inside and not just be a 3-point shooter. And then, you know, the first thing I look at is to see how many rebounds she ended up having. And so she has 4 rebounds tonight in 14 minutes of play. and that's a great deal better than 38 minutes of play and 3 rebounds. And so those are things that we build upon, but Marta's playing with so much confidence.
Are you also seeing something similar in Rochelle coming off the bench where you can plug her in when needed?
Yeah, Rochelle gives us a nice lift offensively. And the biggest thing that, for Rochelle is, one, stamina, and to be able to go out there. And then, once again, Rochelle gives great effort defensively, and she just keeps learning what she has to do. And there's times she gives up in size, and so we just continue to try to move her. Tonight was about trying to get her to front at times, and that put some pressure on us defensively over the top. And so those are things we're working on during the game that we know we're going to have to use with Rochelle. But I'm very happy with the way Rochelle's playing and what she's been able to do for this team.